I always say privilege is invisible to those that have it. And the thing is that you guys are born with value. We have to create our value. Okay. For men, getting sex is much harder than you guys think. You know what I'm saying?
So you think getting sex, it creates your value for you? Sex is
No.
It's like a proof that you have value as a guy. If you're
That's
if you're
sad.
if you're a guy
That is
and
so
you can get
sad.
laid
That's
a lot,
that's the world.
it's like
Yeah,
a
but
litmus test for the world to see like.
But you guys
This guy has
know that
value.
other men are the ones judging you on that, right?
No.
Like I don't think
Women who are
women
judging.
are doing
No.
that. I don't
Because
know.
here's the thing.
It's definitely men.
Here.
Yeah.
It's not men. It's actually society. Think about it. Drake. The market likes Drake, right? They like his music, men and women. He's compensated for that. He makes a lot of money, and he's popular, and he's clouded. So guess what happens? Since he's established his value to the world, women want to have sex with him, and women are willing to share him. So what I'm trying to say is that for men to get sex, they have to bring value to the table, period. Girls don't fuck with guys that don't meet certain metrics.
And also, let's be honest here, right? Would you want a guy that no girl wants? At all?
I don't care for that.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't go,
about.
I'm like, I don't go asking like, hey, do you have a lot of girls on your dick right now?
Because
Like,
picture
how many
this,
girls
right?
are in your DMs?
Most guys that don't get girls are kind of weird. Let's be real here. They're not socially calibrated. So do you want a guy like that?
I don't want a man whore.
Okay, but you're not answering the question.
I mean, no, I am. I'm telling you, like, if you're a virgin, okay. Why are you a virgin? Okay, that's why you're a virgin. Okay. Are you I mean, I could tell if a guy's a weirdo or not. Like, it's a difference between a man being a virgin because he chooses to versus him being a weirdo, psychopath, whatever he may be. You know, you meet people. Like, I don't go and I don't meet someone and just have sex. It's not my thing. Done it before, not my thing. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. Like, you can tell.
I'll say this. What you're saying and what you're aroused by are two different things. You know, and I'm not saying that to be sexist or whatever, but a lot of the times women are not honest about what arouses them. Even though you're saying I wouldn't mind a guy that's a virgin, the reality is if you went into a bedroom with a guy that you found attractive and then he didn't know what he was doing,
I've had sex
you
with a
couldn't put a
virgin
condom
before.
on before or something like that, you would be turned off to some degree.
No.
You would be like, what the fuck? Like, this guy
I think
can't
it depends
can't
on the
smash?
person. It depends on the person. All of what you're saying depends on the person, and you're generalizing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, I have liked a lot of different types of guys. I've had sex with a virgin. I've been with guys. My last boyfriend lived with his
You're
mom.
an exception to the rule, though.
Yeah.
You're an
That's
extreme
not fair to
exception the
say.
rule.
That's not fair to say. I meet a lot of girls like myself. Maybe you're surrounding yourself with the wrong types of girls.
No. The reality is this: women want a guy that's a leader.
That's
more
your
experienced than
reality.
herself.
We create our own realities.
No. I'm going. When you're saying you're generalizing. Well, generalizations typically go off of a balance of probabilities of how the real world works. Now, I say what you're saying. Oh, I don't mind a virgin or whatever, but if you were to take 100 women and ask them that have body counts and have had sex with men, they would tell you, I don't want to have sex with a virgin. If they were to be able to be completely anonymous, no one would know, they would not want a virgin. Now, I get what you're saying. Like, I've had sex with a virgin before. Did he do it on camera?
No.
You just did it just to do it?
He was my boyfriend.
Oh, he was, okay, so you took his virginity.
Yeah.
Okay, and then are you with him now?
No.
Okay, so.
Relationships end.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get that, but
that has nothing to do with it.
yeah, but.
So
I
let's do
loved
a
him at the
vote.
time.
Yeah, you loved him at the time. But the point I'm trying to make here is that men that are sexually inexperienced are not attractive to women. You guys could argue with me on that. Like, I don't
Let's
agree
do a
with that.
vote.
Huh?
You're talking like, let's talk statistics. You've got
No, I think that
5 women
I wouldn't
here.
date. I wouldn't want to date a guy that's a virgin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you need to be good in bed.
See,
Yeah.
she's being
So
honest.
Yeah.
you've done it. You've been there. What about you, love?
I think sex is so important.
Would
in a
you,
relationship.
if you met someone that you liked and they were a virgin, would that be okay with you?
Yeah, teach him a little something.
And what about you?
No, I want them to
Then
teach
you know.
me.
For how long?
You don't know how to. If you don't teach them,
For
they're
how
not gonna
long?
know.
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you got 2 and
So-
3. It's 3 versus 2. Do you
So
know what
it's-
I'm saying?
So it's different.
Babe,
you know,
come on.
your
Listen.
personal
Steffi,
preference.
If you,
But
if
that's
you
a personal
This is
But
preference.
if
straight
you
cap.
get
That's
with
all
a
it
guy,
is.
if you get with a guy that's a virgin and he sucks in bed, you're not gonna see him
You
again.
teach them.
What? That's not true.
And we're not talking about, but we're
For
not
how
talking about
long?
sucking in bed.
For
we're
how
talking
long,
about
though?
just being with a virgin.
No.
Yeah,
That's
but
what we're talking
virgins
about.
suck in bed.
Another thing.
My
You mentioned
boyfriend, I wasn't
Drake.
dating him before he
Like,
had
the
sex.
thing is,
mentioned-
this is all cap.
It's
Like,
pure
this is
cap.
crazy. Like, because I
But
get it, you
why?
guys are
If we're
trying to.
telling you.
You guys are trying to
How
argue
is
a
it
point.
cap if this is our
Hey,
reality?
listen,
like,
let Mara Francis
We're
talk,
women.
please.
We're
Let
literally
me, yeah,
telling you.
guys. So, you guys could say that, but women want a leader. They want a strong, dominant man that is going to take leadership not only inside the bedroom and outside. That's what women want. You can sit here and say, oh, well, I'm okay with a virgin, or I'm cool with this or whatever. Attraction isn't a choice. I know for a fact when things are getting hot, you met this guy, whatever, and he's fumbling to put the condom on, he's all nervous and shit, he's sweating, he doesn't know what he's doing, he's like, fuck, I don't know if I could do this, but it is going to turn you off.
That's kind of cute.
It is gonna.
It's
It is
kind of
kinda
cute.
cute.
It's
Hold
like,
hold on.
I'll put it on for you.
Q,
I'll show you. We like to be dominated.
Let me-
sometimes.
Q and arousal are two different things. You're
I get
conflating
aroused
them.
by cuteness. The fuck?
The lie detector determined.
Wait, hold on. She said earlier, right, that all three of you guys cheat on you, right?
Yes.
Is the virgin gonna cheat on you?
Yes. Every
That
man
has
would cheat
nothing
on
to
you.
do with-
That doesn't matter.
It's a fact.
People
Okay.
do things.
Just to answer your question back with the loyalty thing, because
People
we're
are just
at
bad
the point of
people
diminishing returns
sometimes.
here.
Yeah.
The reason why men can run around and fuck girls and it's not a big deal, and for women isn't, is because men have to earn their sexual abundance. Women are just given it. If you open up your phone right now, you're gonna have 99 plus DMs, easily, right? From guys that are willing to have sex with you. Go into a club, you don't know anybody. Hey, I want to get laid. Any guy will bang you. You take a dude, millionaire, good looking, whatever it may be, put him in a nightclub. Hey, would you like to have sex with me? She'd be like, well, I'd like a date first, or take me shopping or something. Women typically don't treat sex for what it is, which is equal value exchange. They want something in return. Attention, time, resources. They're not just going to fuck a guy. They're just not going to do it. So since men, it's much harder for men to get sex, right? Because men have to become first, right? They have to bring some kind of value to the market before a woman even deals with them. It's different. If a man has sex, he's successful. Simply put, a key that opens many locks is a master key. A lock that opens any key is a shitty lock. Period.
Do you know if there's more women in the world than men?
There's more women.
Slightly.
There's more women.
There's
Yeah.
more women.
There's more women. And the other thing too, another quick thing. You guys want to know how I know that less men have procreated? 99% of women since the dawn of time have procreated. Only 40% of men have though. So what does that tell you? Only a small percentage of men are getting sexual access. So men really have the leverage. There's plenty of beautiful women, but there's not very high value men. Women are, since the beginning of time, have been okay with sharing a high value guy. You look at conquerors, you look back in the olden times, even today, celebrities, they have harems of women. Women are completely okay with sharing a certain guy if he's high value enough. That's all I'm saying.
I think it still depends on the person.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I know some people who wouldn't like. I don't know. I just feel like I know girls who wouldn't share a guy, and I definitely would share a guy. I think it depends on the person. Like I love sharing. I have friends who don't.
Yeah, no, of course, there's
I
going to be
have-
girls that aren't
Yeah.
going to do it, but I'm saying, depending how high your value is, girls will break rules for certain guys. They will, absolutely.
Yep.
Women will break rules for guys that they like, and they'll make rules for losers. That's the reality. Women make rules for guys so they can make them go through more hoops, versus you meet a Drake, or you meet a celebrity, you meet an athlete, whatever it is, you're giving it to them on the first night. Because you already know what time it is with those kinds of guys. They ain't going to wait. They have options, which is why we teach guys on this podcast, you need to go around, date multiple girls so you have an abundance mindset. Men have to earn their abundance mindset while women just get it.
And
So,
also, I never cheated, and I'll tell you why. Black men don't cheat.
Oh my
That's a
god.
lie.
There you
That's
go.
a lie.
That's why
That's
you
a
wearing
cap right
that
there.
hat.
That's a cap.
No, it's true though.
I mean,
I think
what's your
it's
take
sad.
on this? What's your take on this as a guy in the industry and everything else like that?
Part of the reason I got into the industry is because I couldn't be faithful. Like I cheated. I cheated on girls that I loved more than anything on the planet, and I still cheated on them. I still cheated in your definition of the word cheat. I still fucked other girls. Right? I didn't love anybody else. I still loved her, but I slept with somebody else, and that sort of woke me up. I'm like, oh, well, I can't really this is not. I'm not going to pretend to be something I'm not.
I love that.
So I'm gonna
Good for you.
I'm gonna fuck
Yeah.
around and get
That's
paid
amazing.
for it.
Hell yeah.
And it's been it's like a balance. So like, because I've in the industry, since I've been in the industry, I've dated civilians, and I've dated porn stars whilst I've been in the industry, and it's a very different kettle of fish.
Can I
'cause,
ask which you prefer, like which you've had the best experience with, civilians or inside? the industry?
Civilians, but they get jealous really easily. So they're like the phase will look like this. The first few months they'll be like cool with it,
Yeah.
and then
Then
give
they're
it
like,
6
"Oh,
months, and then
that's
they
lovely."
can't handle it anymore.
Damn.
That's kind of how it rolls.
I can see that.
I'll say this one last thing. With men, like, sex isn't a big deal. It's very physical. You can love your wife and have sex with other girls and be fine, but it doesn't work
Yeah.
the other way around. If a woman loves a man, she's not even going to look at other guys.
I'll prove this.
know
I'll
what I'm
prove this
saying?
because every time I work with a girl, this is in porn, right? Every time I work with a female talent who I know has a boyfriend or a husband or something like that, right? The vibe is totally different. It's a
bang, bang.
totally different vibe, and I can tell that she is like she kind of is like, I would rather be at home fucking my man. Than even though I'm getting paid, and even though I might get along with her, we might have good chemistry still. There's something there I can see in her eyes and her demeanor.
Right.
There's something there which is like, honestly, I'd just rather have
Jimmy.
my dick,
Back
like
home.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
my dick back home, rather than being
Okay.
paid to be here and stuff like that.
There's
It's a
always
totally different vibe.
There's always an emotional connection with women when there's sex. Like now, some women can desensitize themselves to it and not necessarily have such an emotional tie.
Yep.
Yeah.
But on a balance of probabilities, most girls have emotional ties when they have sex. For men, we're biologically hardwired for it to not be that serious. Like for men, sex is like taking a piss. I
Where's
hate to
the
say it like
science
that. So,
behind
huh?
the science behind that?
Yeah. Well, that men are.
Biologically
So-
hardware.
Okay,
here's
so
the thing.
a man
I'm not
can.
saying it's
Okay,
I don't
so
know
like
anything
how
about
many
this.
how many children can you have per year?
I don't know.
You can bring one child to term per year.
Oh, yeah,
Correct?
that makes sense. Sorry,
Okay,
I'm dumb.
so
I'm like,
yeah,
oh.
so
Never
but
had a
men
kid.
though, you can impregnate many women.
Plant
So
the
men are
seeds.
designed literally to be able to pregnate as many women as they need to. Because remember, it's all about survival. You know what I'm saying? With women, men are designed to bang as many chicks as they can and inseminate. Women are designed to save their egg for the best man that they can get. That's why girls want a guy that's taller than them, makes more money than them, confident, attractive. They look for all these different features in a man because they want to get the best. Men, we don't have nearly as many standards as you guys do. So therefore, we're less sexually discriminate as women are. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put it like this. Men, for us, we treat sex like taking a piss. Sometimes, or shout out to Time Like Us, you're on the road, you got to
Yeah.
piss, you got to stop at a shitty gas station.
Chevron.
You know what I'm saying? Take a piss, whatever it may be. But if you could, you prefer to be at the Bellagio,
Yep.
right? Taking a piss with like the golden urinals and everything like that. But you don't always have a Bellagio. So sometimes you got to stop and take a piss at a gas station. And that's how men look at sex. It's a release for a temporary period of time.
Yeah.
Women though, you guys wait for the best gas station and piss there. That's the difference.